welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a foul ball. That one misses in the dirt. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Luis Robert Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Benintendi up here. Foul ball there. The pitch. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Martin Perez. What's the word on him?
Sinker cutter change. He's not overpowering velocity, not even up to 90. which isn't, it's not like, oh, you got to have 90. If you can move the ball around, and all it's about is keeping hitters off balance. And if you can have some late movement, you miss the barrel, you get weak contact, and you can move through a game as we've seen him do this season.
We go to the bottom of the first. Mookie Betts will get us started. Fouled off left side. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Turns and fires to Betts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Fastball is outside. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Benintendi makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Andrew Vaughn now.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Ohtani back to work. Ball one there.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Josh Rojas. Way high there. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Clips the corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one way inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one just misses. And it's a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Popped in the air. Left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Fly ball to right. Pajes racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. So one left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Rojas throws on to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2 and 2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next offering is downstairs. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Big time power. He swings and fouls one off. ball one. On the ground. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch just misses. And now 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's Corey Lee. Squirts away a little bit. Lee getting the start at catcher, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. To short, could be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The 1-0. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not. take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. There's a strike.
No ball.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. There's the strike. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Center field, Robert. Corrals it. And the inning is over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Make quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Now, here is Josh Rojas.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
4th inning underway, no score. That misses the zone, and 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's Mookie Betts. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Edman in the box now. No balls and a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball right side. Vaughn. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Robert under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And we're back. And the batter now, Lenny Sosa.
Lenny Sosa.
Ohtani back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the sweeper misses. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. Flied to right his first time. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Got him swinging. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Walked his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good job to fight that one off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Just missed.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one inside. 3-2 now.
Okay.
Stays alive. That one ripped left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Late swing, fouled off. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. That's to third. Rojas throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Little chopper rolls foul. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
No ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Towards first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. First pitch misses. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan up and throwing. Scott getting cranked up as well. Out towards right center field. He's got it. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tachman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Tachman up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And misses inside. Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. And there's ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Alex Vesia into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 2 in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Two outs. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Chris Taylor. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gus Barlett appears to be getting loose. Eller also throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Miguel Rojas digs in now. Fly to center his first time. That misses. Ball one.
One ball, no strike. Nope, that's off the plate.
And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie now. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And now 2-0. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Edman to score. It's 2-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martin Perez done for the afternoon, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Number 64 will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Freeman at second with 2 down. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Will Smith to the plate. On the ground to third. Rojas tosses across to first, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. Top of inning number 7. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman.
And the batter now, Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Betts throws across the diamond. 2 gone now.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Two down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Chris Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
And downstairs, activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And another ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses. And there's one away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Brooks Baldwin getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The White Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Lee at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Leisure.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rojas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one sliced foul. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Just outside. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Betts. Just missed. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Betts into second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
1 out, runner at second. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is down low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now 1 missed. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, 2 ball. Wide throw, and it gets away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there. But the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Leisure is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher on here, Cam Boozer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 1 out. Smith now at the plate. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
One out. Runners at first and second. That's a little bit low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
So bases all loaded up. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next offering upstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Dodgers threatening. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Up next,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Freeman on third. Hernandez on second. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Trinan back to work. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kopech getting loose as well. A little bit low. And there's a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So here's Robert now. Trinan in his 11th season, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's the ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
This sport can be such a game of inches as we see it right there. Extended and just out of his reach. Had a bad read and a bad jump, and I think that's what cost him. It turned into extra bases.
And now Andrew Vaughn, 1 for 3. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Edman. They got it for out number 2.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas.
So it's their last chance in this one. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one missing low. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.